Hey guys, it's MugenLord here. I just want to make a quick video about the upcoming JRPGs of 2022 and just how it's just going to be a packed year. And it's just these announcements, especially from Square Enix and many other Japanese publishers, are just dropping these JRPGs left and right. And it seems like I just can't keep up with all of them. And I just wanted to know, do you guys feel the same way? Like, what games are you picking up as far as JRPGs are concerned for year 2022? Will you be able to get all of them, or will you just be able to pick up just a handful? So we're gonna just dive right into it. It's just been a crazy year so far. It all began, in my opinion, where Nintendo had made their announcement with their Nintendo Direct earlier this year. I believe it was around February of 2022, where they have shown off Front Mission, which we still have yet to get an official release date, and we'll get into that later. And they announced the remaster of Chronicles, and I just thought that, okay, it just can't get any better than this, getting a remake of a RPG franchise or a strategy RPG, just that where most people are not familiar with, and it's just like the perfect time to do that. And then we get a classic that's just being remastered that everybody's just been hoping and anticipating and been waiting for, which is the Chronicles game. And I thought that was just it, but we had only just scratched the surface. Not only that, we had Triangle Strategy that was creeping up on us with its launch as well, which is another strategy JRPG. And we cannot forget the whole Nvidia leak that had happened last year, that had pretty much leaked out a couple of potential JRPGs or strategy RPGs that was up in the works and up in the mix. And we had got the announcement, or we had got the leak of Tactics Ogre remaster slash remake that's pretty much is going to be announced pretty soon. Don't know when, but to confirm that, the Sony PlayStation Store had posted an image of it as well, so we definitely know that's coming on the way. And then of course most people are anticipating the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster or remake. We still don't know what it is, but the Nvidia leak has pretty much just been leading this roadmap of what JRPGs that we can expect, and I'm definitely looking forward to Final Fantasy Tactics remaster. But more importantly, it's just the fall. It's just crazy jam-packed. Now, I just already did a couple of videos ago where we talked about Valkyrie Elysium, which was also announced a few months ago, but we didn't have an official release date for that. And now we know that Valkyrie Elysium is coming out, of course, in September. So we'll be able to play that, and I'm definitely gonna make a video, give you my impressions once that game is launched. And I had no idea that it was going to come out this soon. They did say that it was going to come out in the fall or sometime later this year, but I didn't know that right after August we was going to get that game. And then the shocker is the fact is that Star Ocean Divine Force was announced last year. We just didn't know when the game was officially going to be released in 2022. And then most people were thinking that, you know, maybe that the game is going to be delayed. Maybe it's going to be pushed back into 2023 potentially, but that's not the case. We come to find out that the game is going to be released in October, which is also nuts. Like who would have thought? Like, now we're getting Star Ocean in October. So that's another game that's also on my hit list, I guess, when it comes to JRPGs. I definitely need to play that game. Like, Star Ocean is one of my favorite JRPG series of all times. And, you know, I already gave you my opinion of what I thought about Star Ocean 5. You can go check that out in the comment section below or in the video card above. You can check that out and hear my thoughts on that. But the fact is that we're getting another Star Ocean game, and we're getting it this soon. Like, my plate is going to be full. It's going to be pretty hectic leading into the release of that game. And what tops the things off the most, especially coming from Square Enix, we also get Untitled Chronicles, which is a strategy JRPG real-time strategy game that's coming out. And I had no idea or clue of when that was going to be announced. I was thinking it was going to probably be more so like a winter release, but no, I was wrong. It's coming out the week before, I believe, before Valkyrie Elysium, or the week after Valkyrie Elysium, which is in September. So we have two RPGs, or different genres of RPGs. One's the action RPG, which is Valkyrie Elysium, and then of course the strategy RPG, real-time strategy RPG, which is Untitled Chronicles. They come out back to back, and it reminds me of the similar situation that we're in right now for this summer. Maybe you guys have forgotten, we have Live Alive coming out pretty much this week, this Friday actually. So I have that game pre-order, and that's coming out for Nintendo Switch, which is another JRPG that's made by Square Enix. It's a remake of this JRPG that never released in the United States or just in the Western world in general for the SNES, and they finally remake it. They're going with an HD 2D, similar to what they did with Octopath Traveler and Triangle Strategy, which I think is a pretty good approach, cost effective, especially for a gem such as this that come out this week. And then we're not done yet. Next week we have the launch of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, another anticipated JRPG that's also being released next week, and that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. And the thing is, that's a JRPG that I'm going to be spending most of my time playing at this point. Even though I'm getting Live Alive, I know I won't have enough time to even play that game and finish it before the release of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. There's no way that's happening, especially the way my time schedule is and how I take my time because of my schedule, how I play out my JRPGs. Definitely won't be able to finish Live Alive remake before the launch of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So I decided that, hey, I'm going to play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 first. And I have a feeling that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is going to take me about pretty much a month to try to complete, because I definitely need to complete it way before Star Ocean Divine Force come out, because that's going to be the next JRPG I'll definitely going to be spending a lot of time crunching in. And that's where the dilemma come in, is because will I be able to play Untitled Chronicles and finish that before Star Ocean Divine Force, or will I be able to play Valkyrie Elysium and be able to finish that before Star Ocean Divine Force come out in October? So you see the situation that I'm in right now. It's kind of ridiculous if all these JRPGs is just coming out left and right. Now, I know there's some JRPGs I may have missed. It's because some of them are not on my radar, because maybe those don't really stick out to me much, or I'm not really too familiar with that series. I know many people have mentioned in the comment section below of one of my previous videos talking about Valkyrie Elysium. I believe they're talking about that Soul Hackers 2 is coming out, which is in fact coming out in August, I believe August 25th. And everyone seemed to be looking forward to that. I know my brother Keel Lancer is looking forward to Soul Hackers 2 as well. So you Soul Hacker fans definitely have something to look forward to when it comes to that. And we also can't forget that there could be a possibility that we could get the Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core reunion by the end of the year. But who knows? Winter window means from December to February, so it could come out early 2023. That could possibly happen. But the fact is that we still have that on our radar. Shows how busy Square Enix has been on just JRPGs are when they're crammed packed. And we still can't even forget about 2023, which there'll be definitely a separate video on its own, since I'm talking about 2022. We do have a crazy schedule when it comes to that. Now, as far as Front Mission is concerned, the remake, we still don't have a release date. They did say that it's supposed to come out summer of 2022, and we're pretty much in the mid part of summer 2022. We still haven't gotten a release date for that yet. So who knows? They may shadow drop it sometime this month, or maybe shadow drop it sometime in August. We just want to wait and see on that when it's concerned. So the jury is out on that, you know. But the fact is that I have so much to pretty much play, and some of these games, even though I'll buy them on launch, I probably won't be able to get a chance to play them until the holiday. I may not even be able to finish most of them until 2023, which lands into the next schedule of games that's going to be released in 2023. So I'm in quite the dilemma here. I mean, it's a good dilemma to be in, because there's a ton of games that I have to play. I know many of you guys are probably just knocking out your JRPGs anyway, so this is probably enough for you know, to satisfy your appetite when it comes to JRPGs. Now, another thing that I right now, what I'm currently doing, I'm currently playing this action RPG. Many of you guys may already know it. It's called Scarlet Nexus. I just opened it. I bought the game at launch on the Xbox Series X and never opened it. It was still in the plastic, and I just got around to opening it. And all I gotta say is, like, dude, How come none of you guys told me how good this game is? Like, I'm really enjoying myself playing this game. I'm really shocked. And believe it or not, I didn't even know it was an action RPG. I just thought it was just an action game, an anime action game. That's all I thought it was. But once I stepped into the game and realized that, hey, you got a full party system, you got a menu where you can customize your characters, and they have a whole relationship simulation infinity system with your party members, and it has a very intriguing storyline. And I'm enjoying the combat system. I really love what they're doing with Bandai Namco had done with Scarlet Nexus. So my goal right now is to pretty much essentially run through this game, play this before the release of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because that's where most of my time is going to be spent. But I'm definitely going to be making a separate video of Scarlet Nexus, because of my surprise of how good and how much I'm really getting into this game. So that's definitely going to be a separate video, and I won't make that video until I'm actually finished the game, which I'm pretty much going to probably be finished the game by the end of this week or at the beginning of next week before Xenoblade drops. But I'll definitely gonna be finished this game, and I'll have a video for that, so stay tuned for that. But that pretty much wraps up this video. Man, this is just a packed year for JRPG fans. There's so many JRPGs to look forward to. It's like a whole buffet that you can choose from, and I know some people's in a dilemma of what games to actually pick up and what games they will have to skip out on. And luckily me, I'm able to get all the games that release. I just won't be able to play all of them when they release. I just want to pick and choose which one to play first and then play the other ones later. So this is going to last me all up into especially 2023. So hopefully we can knock all these out, and hopefully I can be able to stream some of these games as well. But definitely I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. What JRPGs are you looking forward to of 2022? And which ones are you going to pick up, and which ones you going to just hold off on into the holidays or maybe into 2023? Definitely like to hear your thoughts in the comment sections below. But do you think this is just a jam-packed year for games in general? I definitely want to hear about that and your thoughts on that. So if you like the video, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and definitely hit that bell to be notified for more JRPG news and just gaming in general. This is MugenLord signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.